What's good, guys? It's your man Mo, coming back at you with a new video, and in this video, we will be finally trimming that hair, baby. So, I already pretty much washed and blow dried it. I'll show you a couple of small clips here just to let you know that's been verified, that's been done. I wanted to kind of include those in it, but what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to have a separate video showing you guys how I wash, how I condition, and how I pretty much blow dry my hair. You know, I'm going to have a whole video separate for you guys just to kind of show you that process as well. But the main thing that I wanted to cover in this video is finally going over that trimming process, me taking that risk with these little scissors right here, with these shears right here, and making it happen, alright? So, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm not going to talk about too much. We're just going to get straight to it. Let's make it happen. Right, so the first thing that I learned when you're going through the process of trimming that hair is you definitely want to section it in 3 to 4 different type of sections. So that is what we're going to do right now. And for this one right here, I'm just gonna put this in a bigger bun. We're gonna start with the first side. So now, again, I don't know if I can really get to it, but what we wanna do is we wanna take a small section. Not too big, we don't wanna take this whole thing. It's not gonna be an accurate cut. We wanna take a small section where we can see exactly what we need to cut. And it's all right there for you guys to see. And we're going to do just that. I'm going to come right here in the mirror so that way I have a better approach to doing this, alright? Let's get it. I'll put this spot back. I'm probably actually going to make this a little bit smaller. So this is how much we have to cut. It's over. Right. And not so bad. And then once you know, come through it, it's easy to go through now, right? Let's keep it going. As well, because I know for Tom's sake, don't be afraid as well. You see like something like this and it's look a little intimidating, just loosen it up a little bit, you know? Never be afraid to make that thing a little smaller because you want to be very detailed when you're getting into this process. You don't want to rush it. And you don't want to mess up either. Scraggly ends right there. Snip, snip. See those scraggly ends? They gotta go. Also, a good tip, as I was going through this, I learned something. If you're in front of light, look up into the light as well. Measure where your hair is between the light. If you see this, the side that is most transparent within the light, that's when you know it's time to cut that part. Again, you don't want to cut too much off your hair. You want to come right down to where the transparency ends, right where everything starts to get scraggly, and then you start to see those split ends and everything begin, all right? So from right there, good, I'm gonna make this more detailed. So right there, I'm gonna cut right here, just like that, okay? After a while, you start to get comfortable with it because with repetition, you start to realize where to cut, how to cut it, and everything just starts to match up, as you can see. So, okay, so now we are done with that trim, and now what I'm doing, I'm just combing the hair in a little bit, just trying to see how we did, making sure everything is even, making sure everything is where it needs to be. And from what I see, we are looking great. Ends are cut, so as you can see, yep, it is done, baby. It wasn't so bad of a process. And again, you know, some of the things that I was learning while I was trimming the ends was definitely utilize whatever light that you have in front of you. You know, don't mind me combing here. I'm just trying to make sure everything is coming out perfectly, but make sure you use a good lighting. You definitely want to see where the transparency is, where the solidness of the hair starts and ends, and you definitely want to see where those split ends are so you know exactly where to cut. And as you can see, I pretty much cut a decent amount. I mean, it wasn't all small. Some areas were small, some areas were worse than others. So it's going to be like that. It depends on how your hair came in. So like I said, I haven't had a cut in a minute. So, you know, this was all a process for me. I know the video was kind of raw, but this is one of those videos where not only am I talking about, you know, just hair and stuff like that, but this is a process of learning as well. So in the process of learning, it's going to be dirty. It's going to be crazy. It's going to look out of it. It's not going to be as beautiful. The video's quality is not going to be as great because this is a process of growth, just like our hair. The process of growth is not an easy one. It's not a fast one. It's a hard, tedious process that must be taken care of with the utmost respect. And that's how this video was. Me learning something new, me trying something new for my hair, and showing you guys the process of it, showing you how I went through this journey, and showing you the end result, which we did pretty good for our first trim. I wouldn't say I did it perfectly, but not too bad, you know? So don't be afraid to do new things with your hair, especially trimming it. Trimming it is one of the crucial things that you should be doing with your hair. If you're not doing anything else, you have to trim your hair, definitely. Trim it, trim it, trim it. And if you ain't using no oils, no conditioners, at least use water. Water, comb it effectively, trim it, wash it too, because product buildup can be something. If you're using products, which you should be here and there, I mean, it's definitely beneficial. You want to wash out that product buildup definitely does stop growth. You want to make sure you're moisturizing it. If you're not using anything else, use that beautiful thing we call water, baby. Don't be afraid to use it, you know? And trim that hair. That is how you're going to see the results. That's how you're going to see growth. And I know when you're trimming your hair, you're thinking, oh, I'm losing growth. Oh, I had this amount. Trust me, the inches that you had with your hair at that time, and for it not being trimmed with those scraggly ends, with those split ends, that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? That's an illusion right there. That's not real growth. That is growth being impeded and you just trying to hatch onto that. Don't hatch onto that. Cut it off. Cut off that old, past, not serving you weakness no more, and come into the new. Rebirth. Regenerate. Do what you need to do for yourself, for your hair, for your life. No, I'm talking about hair right now, giving you guys this journey, but like I said, my main passion is to make sure everybody gets better in life. Not just with your hair, but in life, okay? So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope the quality ain't bother you too much. Like I said, it was raw. It was raw. Kept it real over here. New learning process. Hope you had a good time. And this has been your boy Mo, and I am out. Peace.